Hello dear student, in this video we are going to learn next chapter from your curriculum, that is about using cookies in ASP.NET. Now what are the cookies? Now cookies, when we are creating a website and suppose we want to maintain the state of the website for every user, then we require some state management technology or state management technique. Now for that, one of the technique we can use, that is a cookie. Take an example. Suppose you have visited Amazon website or Flipkart website and you are purchasing a book of ASP.NET first time. So you are a first time visitor. When you visit this website related to this ASP.NET book purchase, and just you have verified which are the different ASP.NET books are available online with their prices, and you close that website, and suppose next time again you are revisiting for the same, suppose Amazon store, for purchasing any book, then you will find that the related items of this ASP.NET books, technology books, will appear in your window even though you are not searching for it. So how exactly it happens? How the computer or that website understand that what you have looked last time when you have visited that particular website? So some information for every user should be maintained at the server for their business purpose. So that is one of the use of this cookie. So you can maintain the state of every user with the help of the cookies or with the help of the session. Now what is an HTTP? HTTP, it is a hypertext transfer protocol. Over this HTTP, you are transferring your data from client to the server. Now this HTTP, it is a stateless protocol. Stateless protocol means it is not maintaining any kind of state. When you are visiting, user 1 visiting to the website, web server, and then again user 2, it is also visiting the same web server, then that kind of information will not be maintained by the HTTP. It will not maintain any information related to the different clients. So to maintain information of every user, we can use a cookie concept. Now what is a cookie? These are just small files and having the information of the user, and this information will be maintained on the client system or on the client browser memory. If it is a temporary, or permanently also you can store that data on the client system. So it is used for the state management. So purpose of cookie, it is for maintaining the state of every user. Just I have given example. I visited ASP.NET book items to a particular e-commerce website. Then this information will be maintained by the server, that which are the different web pages I have visited. So my likings, my preferences that I have visited last time, that will be stored with the user ID, one session ID for every user. In the form of your email ID will be there for logging information and related information that you have searched. So all this data will be maintained in a single folder for every user, and that will be stored on your machine, on the client's machine. So this is small pieces of information and it is stored on the client machine. Now where exactly it is stored? So it is stored normally on window 10 on the C, users, admin, app data, local, Google, Chrome, and users data. I search for these cookies on Windows 10 and I find this path for the Windows 10. So for Chrome browser, I was searched. So this is a way that cookies store the information. So first time when the web application uses the cookies, the server send the cookies to the browser and browser will store it. Next time when the browser again requests the same web page, website, then this information will be sent to the server, and according to that your data will be get or the preferences or likings. In that way your web page will be different from the another user. So example is that what exactly can be stored with the cookies are users information, user preferences, password remember option. So these are some common examples. Now this password we should not store with the cookies. for the security reason, but this user information, user preferences will be get stored along with the user ID information. Okay, how exactly cookie gets started? So this picture shows that first of all, suppose this is a client and this one is a web server. So client is sending a request to this website codeproject.com. So once it is visited, then this server will generate one session ID, session number. So that will be unique number for every user. So it will be randomly generated and it will be sent to the client along with their response. So this session ID and some set of information will be sent to the client and client will store that information. Next time, after some time, suppose a client again revisiting this web server, then in that case, it will send the session ID along with that request to codeproject.com. And then this web server will identify which is this user, what are the preferences, and then it will give the information related to the last search done by this client. Now, what are the advantages of cookies? Cookies, it is very simple to use and implement. It's very easy. That just we have to create a, we will see in the next video that how to create a cookie. So simply creating, we can create a cookie, we can store a cookie, we can even give the permissions expires about it, that whether we want to store it temporarily or it should be stored as a permanently. So it's a clear text, simple, that user can be able to read that cookie. Browser will handle that how to send the data with the cookie. For multiple sites with the cookie, the browser automatically arrange it, that how to store cookies, which are the different cookies that you can maintain. So it is a very easy way to maintain and it's a fast access. Now, what are the disadvantages of the cookie? Now, as it is in a text format, so it is not secure at all. So if you want to store information with the cookies, you are creating a website, then you should give that only the information related to the user, just like a user preferences, user ID, that information you should store on the cookies with the help of the cookies. But the information just like a password, that should not be stored with the help of the cookies. Now it's a size limit. Its a size limit is up to only 4 KB. You can store a data for this cookie. Even the how many cookies are supported by every browser. Now for the browser, normally its number is 20. For the new cookies or the new browser, it is support, some browsers support up to 300. So beyond 300 or beyond the limit, if we want to store the cookies, then it will delete the old cookie and then new cookie will be stored. So the basic issue with this cookies is that it cannot handle your secure information as it is maintained in the simple text file. So we should not maintain this password information, or we should not write such a script to store sensitive information along with the cookies. This is the location where your cookies are stored. So I have shown you this one into the slides. Now here Windows C, users, admin, app data, go to the local, and from local you will find out Google and go to the Chrome and users data. So this page this folder containing the cookies information. So when your cookies get created, it will be stored into this Chrome folder, into that C drive. So this is the location. Into the settings also you can see the cookies. So what you have to type over here, Chrome, settings and / cookies. Okay, so you will get cookies information of your browser. Allow cookies, then block third party, block third party. These are the by default some settings done by the Chrome. You can change that setting also. Site that can always use the cookies, you can add that to a particular website. Always clear the cookies when windows are closed. You can add the website address over here. Site that never use cookies, you can add such sites are there. So here, and you know that how to clear these cookies with the help of clear option available in the settings. Go to the history, and in the history you can see here uh, clear browsing data. So here you can see these are the different browsing history. Among that, one of the item has in a cookies and other site data. You can clear this cookies from your browser also. So in the setting you can find that where exactly your cookies are stored, and just we have seen that what is the use of the cookie and when we should use the cookie. So in the next video we will see how to create a cookie with the help of the ASP.NET on Visual Studio platform. How to create a cookie, how to delete cookie, then how to set some properties to the cookies just like a expiry time, and along with that how to add some information along with the cookies. So that kind of coding we will do in the next video. Right now we will stop here. Thank you. So I assume that you understand about the cookies concept. So where the cookie stored? Cookie is stored on the client machine. And what is the use of cookie? Cookie, it is used for the state management. State management means every user's preferences, every user's information, that is a state, and that will be maintained with the help of the cookies. And we have seen that how exactly the cookie is created. First, user sending a data, and that information will be sent to the server. Server will create a session ID, and some set of information will send to the client. And next time, the client, when requesting for the same web page, then the session ID will be sent along with the client. It will identify the client, and related information of past search will be given to this client. Advantages we have seen, it is stored in the clear text. So it is very simple to store and simple to maintain. And disadvantages, it is not secure one. Its size limit is one of the drawback. Another one, that how many number of cookies are allowed, it depends on the browser to browser. So older one will be get deleted if the time if the limit is it is crossing the limit of the number of cookies, and older one deleted and the new one will be added with the replaced with these old ones. So up to that we have seen about the cookies concept. We will stop here. Thank you.